Yo, what is up everyone? Lee here, aka Major League Gaming, bringing you a list of things that you probably do in Pokemon Unite that trigger people. Now, okay, trigger is probably not the right word, but in all actuality, guys, the things on this list can end up costing your team a match if you do things your own way. But you know, without diving too much into it to spoil the video, if you guys follow the things on this list, I do guarantee that it will help your gameplay drastically. It might not help you win every match, but these are just little tips and tricks to kind of help you how to understand the game a little bit better and how you can help be a better team player overall. So I've actually been playing a lot as Absol and as Snorlax, and I'm trying to kind of see. All right, so we have two junglers here, right? So Absol and Zeraora are both what we would call a jungle class. So normally I would choose Snorlax for this example, but just to kind of, because being Absol is really what this video is all about, is more for like jungle players. So I am going to be Absol in this scenario just for the sake of the video. But that's another thing that you guys should add to the list, is to not have too many jungle characters. I'm not saying that it's bad to have Absol and Zeraora on the same team. However, I do think that it would have been wiser for me in this scenario to choose Snorlax just to add some bulk. Because as you can see, we have a lot of heavy hitters, but they're a little squishy. The other team does have Slowbro and Eldegoss, which will kind of help with their squishiness as far as the Absol and Lucario go. You will see me running X attack on Absol as well. I can go into my Absol build in a different video. I know a lot of people have been playing a jetpack. As a jungler, I need this center lane here, right? So I do not want you coming in and stealing my kills, because I need to be level 5 in order to get Pursuit. Because level 5 is when I get Pursuit. So I need to be able to help you with that move, and that is literally a game-breaking move. I also see that Zeraora is here, but the Zeraora is not really jungling. So in my experience, the Zeraoras that don't go jungle don't really know what they're doing. They're more of like a novice player, and that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. But again, I need he might be AFK. Again, guys, like I literally need every kill in the jungle right now in order to get to that level 4. So I am going to go up top here. I do see that the top is having a little bit more trouble than the bottom. So let me quickly kill this core fish. So now I'm in a better position to help my teammates out. However, yeah, see, like I'm level 5. This Slowpoke is at level 3. Like you're not going to be able to do anything to me, and I don't want to get that thing to evolve. Another thing that you guys have probably been doing is putting too much pressure too early. Whereas here, I had the kill. I had the open lane, so I wasn't trying to dunk out of the feeling of necessity to dunk, right? So like this Charmander probably was, I don't know where that Bulbasaur went actually, so there we go. That Bulbasaur just gave us another couple of points. So there he is. So as a jungler or as a Pokemon Unite player in general, don't put too much pressure too early. There's the Absol for their team. So yeah, so that Charmander is going to get bodied. I'm not going to, like, I could have gone to give you backup, but I'm not going to go over there, bro. Like that's their lane. So guys, don't put too much pressure too early. And one thing that you guys need to be doing is constantly trying to grind, constantly trying to level up your Pokemon, right? Another thing I see people doing, guys, is not leveling up their items and or equipping items. So if you guys didn't know, we do have items in here, and there's plenty of videos on how to do that. But basically, guys, you go to your battle prep station. We have different items here. This is like, I just got these the other day, so like I haven't really touched them, honestly. But what I typically would want to do for Absol at this point is probably either upgrade the scope lens or the muscle band. And in order to do that, we have to have these little purple things. I don't know the technical name for them, guys. I'm not going to lie. But upgrading your items has a big difference. So we can see if I upgrade the muscle band, my basic attack speed goes from +3% to another +3. It doesn't really do much. But my attack overall goes from +6 to +7. So that would be pretty nice to have, especially with the float stone, you know, because that makes my movement speed and my attack go up as well. If we look at the scope lens, my critical hit rate still seems about the same, or it is the same, but my critical hit damage actually goes up. So if you guys didn't know, another thing to pay attention to, Absol has a high critical hit ratio due to Super Luck, its ability. So that's why I run scope lens on Absol. So guys, just make sure that the items that you're running on your Pokemon have a meaning, have a reason to it. Like as far as items go, yes, there's certain builds that do really well, and people will swear by certain builds, but guys, run the item set that you feel works best for you, run the Pokemon that you feel works best for you, but just make sure that there's a purpose behind it. So yeah, guys, again, communication is key in selecting who you want to be. So it doesn't look like we have a jungler So this time, honestly, Absol will be the best play here. I am going to set my path to say, yo, I'm going to the central area. I'm going to be the jungler. Don't steal my kills. Don't go into the central area. Being a jungler, it's crucial to be able to get those initial experience points from all those Pokemon in the jungle area. So make sure you guys don't step on your jungler's toes. Play as a team. This game is definitely centered around building a solid team. So make sure you guys are communicating well with your team. I'm going to let the Eldegoss, I'm going to let the Ninetales level up so that way they can evolve. We don't want to be stealing people's kills. So this Pikachu isn't going to evolve, Snorlax isn't going to evolve, and I'm obviously not going to evolve. So I don't need to be getting the kills necessarily in the very beginning. You can still hit, just don't get that final blow, because whoever gets the final blow gets more experience points on the Pokemon. So let that Vulpix, let the little Eldegoss, I don't remember the little Eldegoss's name, honestly. I don't remember its name. So this team is actually doing really well with sticking to the plan. Like, none of them are encroaching on my area. As I say that, I think Pikachu's coming down. Yo, so no, he didn't. Okay, good. So I only have one more Pokemon to kill here, and then I get Pursuit, which will help really well in the beginning. We're already losing top though, which kind of sucks. So I am going to go ahead and let them score here, so that way I can help prevent any kind of losses in the top in the future. Now that we have Pikachu up here, I can put a little bit more pressure, activate X attack, and they are little baby Pokemon anyway, so they're not going to be able to do much to me. And here we go. We punish them for pushing too early. Boom. Score the goal. So again, guys, don't worry too much about building points in the very beginning. Let your jungler handle that. Just focus on defense, because a good jungler will be able to turn the tide of the battle for you. I was thinking about going down to help that Eldegoss out, but I have three. I have a Lucario and a Haunter up here. So that's the hard part about being a jungler, man. Like, you gotta like figure out which path you need to take and when, dude. Because honestly, yeah, okay, I shouldn't have let him score there. But dude, they're getting greedy again, bro. They really are. Like, y'all, stop. I thought I had a Lucario up here. I don't know where he went. He definitely was up here earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and punish them again for getting too greedy. So I'm gonna let the Pikachu hang out here. I'm gonna go return to base. And again, guys, to teleport to base, hit down on your D-pad. We have an AFK Snorlax. That's great. That's why Eldegoss is struggling. Okay. So let me get down here and go and help out the Eldegoss. So at this point, we're 3 minutes into the match. This Eldegoss needs to evolve. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing. I think he's given up, honestly. So guys, again, it's critical to get those initial experience points, so that way you can evolve and be able to help your team out a little bit better. There's no reason you should still be at level 3, my guy. Like, we're 4 minutes in almost. Bro, go grind. Guys, so focus on grinding, guys, especially as a baby Pokemon. You're not going to be helping at all, my dude. They're at level 8. You're at level 3. Go and grind. It should be self-explanatory. But I guess not everybody thinks they did. Okay, so a good example of trying to get as many levels as you can early on in the game without encroaching on your teammates' territory is Gible, right? So Gible is so bad early game. Like, no offense, Garchomp is so good, but Gible itself and Gabite even are not the best Pokemon. So what you really need to focus on in early game, instead of scoring as a baby Pokemon, especially Gible, is to get those initial levels in, to grind. That way you can better help your team in the future. So I'm going to go down here. And obviously, this is a practice session. It's not a real match. But I'm going to try to get as many levels as I can early on, just because I want to be able to be of importance to my team later on. I don't want to keep dying because I'm still a Gible 5 minutes into the game, right? So that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that those initial levels that you get while grinding will really make or break it. Let your jungler worry about helping you get those initial points. There's no reason to press into an enemy goal zone as a level 5 Gible, right? But I do have to dump now. Giggity. Dunk, not dump. Bro, I always call it dump. I don't know why. So I'm gonna go ahead and dunk, because why not? Let's go ahead. We're evolved. I don't know the best moveset for Gabite or Garchomp, to be honest with you guys. So if I chose the wrong one, let me know in the comments down below. I don't know if you want Dragon Rush or the other one that, what was it, Dig? What's better, Dragon Rush or Dig on Gible? Let me know. Or Gabite, let me know, guys. The higher level that you are early on in the match, the easier it will be for your team to do well later on. So a lot of people are focused on putting that initial pressure, but again, guys, that goes back to my other point. Don't put too much pressure early on in the match, especially if you're alone, because you're not going to be able to do much when it's a 3v1 scenario. So there's no point in doing that. The sooner that I get to a Garchomp to help myself, slash if this were a team match to help my team, the better, right? So that's what you need to focus on, grinding these Pokemon in the bottom until you get level 10 to get your Garchomp. Now you can focus on putting pressure. What you need to be focusing on in the very beginning, guys, is to get those high levels so that way you can better help your future team and before I was so rudely interrupted. So you can better help your team in the future, and then that way sweep ultimately as a Garchomp, as a Cinderace. This applies to literally any Pokemon, but I hardly see this being applied enough as a Garchomp. And that's how people get Garchomp so early on in the game. So if you don't have a Garchomp by about that 4 or 5 minute mark, fix what you're doing right now. And guys, let me know if any of these tips did help you in the comments down below. All right, perfect. So in this scenario, literally, I'm going to be Snorlax and go with the Garchomp. Hopefully the Garchomp knows what he's doing, but I'm going to try to get you guys an example. So I'm already fully evolved. I'm not going to try and steal the Garchomp's kills or the Venusaur. I could go with either or, so we'll see which one knows what they're... Okay, so this one knows what he's doing. I'm going to go to the bottom with the Garchomp then. So beautiful. Thank you for communicating. So here we go. I'm going to help him get those initial blows in, but I am going to let him go ahead and get that kill. Beautiful. All right. So as you can see, he's gotten more experience points than me for that. And that's exactly what we want. You know, it's okay. It's okay if you don't get to level 5 right as soon as the start, especially as a Snorlax. So he just kind of went off on his own. So I guess I will go ahead and take this one. But I do want to help him get to a Dibble as soon as I can. So they are putting too much pressure, a little bit too much early. They do have 3 down here, which could be an issue, especially because I don't have any of my good moves yet. That's one of the scenarios where actually, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Get out of here. That's one of the scenarios where it's actually not a bad idea to put pressure. Like if you clearly have a 3v2 lead and when you have a little baby Pokemon, like you're not going, oops, I just misclicked there. It's not that big of a deal to put too much pressure on right there. For some reason, we have 4 people down here. So again, that was that Venusaur not sticking to his lane. He said he was going the top path. So guys, again, make sure you stick to your lane. Okay, he's going back up. But stick to your lane, guys. There's no point in having 4 people down on bottom when they have 2 up top and we have 1 up top. So definitely stick to your lane, play your part. My Dibble, though, my Dibble, you need to grind, my dude. You're almost there. You're almost there, bro. You're almost there. Come on, grind, get it. So we're holding bottom pretty well. This guy is a Gabite now. It looks like they're holding top, so I am gonna stay down low just for now. But as anybody who's a floater, which should really be the Zeraora, not me, I'm more thick, I should really be staying in one position the entire time. That Zeraora probably should be the one paying attention. I'm just used to jungling, so don't worry about that. Yeah, okay, so I let that Dibble go down, which kind of sucks, or the Gabite rather. But we did punish the other 2. They didn't get as many points. I'm not going to dunk yet because I don't want to 1v1 with Lucario. I'm not built to 1v1 really yet. Anyway, you know, if I had Yawn, I would. All right, well, this man came over into my territory, so you know what? Forget everything I just said. Forget everything I just said. That's why you don't want to put pressure too early, guys. Wait for your team, especially like if I'm a higher level than you, it doesn't make any sense for you to be putting pressure on me, even if I am a Snorlax. That's a Lucario that's full of himself, and if that was you, yeah, bro, learn from your mistakes. So my man is a Garchomp now. I've done my job. It looks like they're having difficulty holding the top, and the Zeraora isn't really being a good jungler. So I'm going to go ahead and head up top to help the Mime and the Venusaur out. I don't know what the Venusaur is doing. But again, guys, definitely stick to your lane. Stick to your role. That's basically the highlight, the main point of this video. Stick to your lane, stick to your role. Don't try to carry the team. Just do your part, and you will carry the team if you're good enough, you know? This Mime is putting too much pressure on by himself. I know you're only fighting a Slowbro, my dude, but don't ever try to pressure people 1v1 in their own base.
1 pair of pants later.
Boom. So there we had it, guys. We actually ended up sweeping them because it was all about team. We actually had a really good team. I think everybody did their job really well there. Not saying that the opposing team didn't, but because we were able to get that initial Garchomp in the beginning, we also were able to help that Venusaur evolve. We had solid teamwork there. So guys, again, it's not only about you. Focus on building your team up from the very beginning, and you will do much better in these Unite battles. So again, if you guys learned anything, if you have any comments, any questions at all, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Remember to drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Guys, it's free, it helps the channel, and if you guys did learn anything, again, let me know. If you guys want me to make more videos on Pokemon Unite as well, let me know. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, comment, united we stand down below or something like that. I don't know, man. Comment teamwork. Comment teamwork makes the dream work. There we go. We'll do that. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a great day. Until next time, see ya. Peace.